What's up, everybody? This is Suresh from Mind is a Monkey, here today with another episode of Let's Check Out Some Diecast. In today's video, Dope just got doper, everybody. So we are going to be checking out the latest RLC pink party car. So this is the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser, and this was the RLC party car that was celebrated and released in the latest Hot Wheels annual convention that happens every year in October in Los Angeles, California. And this annual convention, this was unveiled as the pink party car. And I am pumped, right? So this is one of the long awaited treatments for the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Now, for some of the younger collectors, the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser is one of the most celebrated castings in recent times and in the last 15, 20 years of Hot Wheels collecting. Now, for the benefit of some of the younger collectors who are getting into the hobby, the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser happens to be one of the most celebrated castings in recent years. This was introduced in 2013, I guess. So in these 12 years, the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser has seen pretty much everything, right? So it's this pink party car treatment was a long overdue, and I am so excited about this one because I also try to collect as many pink party cars as possible, and the fact that it's one of the castings that I love and collect and is celebrated by collectors worldwide, it just makes it that much of an exciting addition. Right now, before we check this casting today, I just wanted to show a glimpse of my loose collection here. Now, the reason I say the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser is such a celebrated casting is because it has seen pretty much everything, right? It has been a mainline, it has been a Zamac, right? And that too twice, as if being a Zamac once wasn't special enough. The Chevy Bel Air Gasser has been a Zamac twice, and it has been a Super. That is the mainline version of the Super. I don't have the Super as a loose version yet. And just check it out. I mean, it has been a red edition. Heck, it has also been a display shelf exclusive, right? It has been one of those anniversary series, 50th favorites, car culture. It has even been part of the Hot Wheels premium diorama sets. It has been a mail-in, and it has been a Legends model right there. So it has been a Legends model. It has been RLC, right? I think I'm missing the RLC version of the Triassic 5. Maybe I should find one and open it and add it to the loose collection. And it has been in Boulevards, right? And this is Red Lines Heritage Racing kind of like release, right? So goes to say that the Chevy Bel Air Gasser has seen pretty much every treatment possible, right? In Hot Wheels, right? It makes me wonder if the Chevy Bel Air Gasser ever came out as an ID car. So I think I gotta go and check it out. All right. So yeah, just wanted to kind of give a brief glimpse as to why it is such a celebrated car and super popular among collectors. All right. So now let's check out the pink party car, which is the spotlight of today's video. Wow. Well, let me get it out of the clamshell. Wow, check that out. And with the party cars, like most of the RLC cars, you can see them from both sides. All right, and they always have some pretty fun writing here. So let's check that out. All right, it's time to party without the party. This stunning execution features party pink Spectraflame paint in the classic Bel Air motif paired with neoclassic's redline wheels. The RLC 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser is back, paying homage to the original 2016 RLC membership cars right down to the replica packaging. Gassers, known for their powerful engines in otherwise stock cars, hold a legendary place in car culture, and this offering continues the tradition. The custom gasser with fives for S. So you see the Easter egg there. So that's a 55, and it reads gasser, right? 55 gasser. So the custom 55 gasser license plate perfectly commemorates a car that will forever be celebrated in RLC history. So wow, that's pretty awesome. I did notice the gasser license plate, but what I did not know was that this casting is actually paying homage to the original 2016 RLC membership car, right? Yes. So back when I was talking about, all the treatments, you may notice there were no convention cars, but the Chevy Bel Air Gasser has been an RLC membership car, and it has been multiple times, it has been chosen as the convention car, especially in 2018. The finale cars were reverses of each other, right? 2018, Hot Wheels was celebrating 50 years, and the collectors convention that happens in April, May timeframe, and the annual convention. So the finale cars were both 55 gassers, right? So in addition to all of these series and releases that you see here, the gasser has also been an RLC membership car. And that particular year, I think there were 3 versions of the membership cars, right? And folks who really subscribe to all the 3 for a premium price have one of the most celebrated pieces in recent Hot Wheels history in their collection. And like I said, multiple times the Chevy Bel Air Gasser has been a convention car too, right? So having said that, let's check out the card art. All right, it's a beautiful shiny Hot Wheels logo right there. Hottest metal cars in the world, Redline Club, and beautiful Chevy Bel Air Gasser card art, right? Wow, it's very, very dope looking. I'm super happy. Now, among collectors, the response has been pretty mixed. Now, with regards to the party cars, right? There were some interesting turn of events with regards to this one, because these went on sale like about a week ago, I guess, maybe 2 weeks. I'm a little hazy with that. So right before they went on sale, the earlier versions of the page showed that there was a limit of 2 per customer, but right before they went on sale, on the day of sale, the purchase limit was reduced to 1 per customer, right? And usually Mattel kind of like removes the purchase limit on these cars after 24 or 48 hours. But it's very interesting to know that this is not sold out, and it is still being restricted to 1 per membership, right? So the only way you'll be able to get a second one is by purchasing an extra digital membership, right? So that was something very unique with this particular casting, because in the past, I know for a fact that we've been able to purchase 2 pink party cars per membership, right? So, and the real nice thing is Mattel has, because these are RLC party cars, Mattel kind of like takes the leftovers from the convention and actually posts them online. So that's such a great thing, because it gives collectors who don't have the time or the logistics, the money to go and attend an actual convention in person. So it gives such collectors a great opportunity to keep collecting these RLC pink cars and, build a collection or whatever, right? So, and now, so that was about, some of the marketing / sale gimmicks that we saw with this model. And now with regards to the love, for me, this is like a straight win, right? But there were some folks in my local collectors community who felt that, the wheels could have been metal on metal. So I went back. So as you can see, these are plastic wheels, right? Plastic neoclassic wheels, right? With a nice pink line there, right? Yes, it's pink. It's not red. Okay. So some of the folks said that, hey, it's not real riders. So, I'm kind of like passing on that. So, but then, I went through some of my RLC party car collection, some of the older classics like this particular T-Bird, and some of the more recent ones like, the Datsun 510, they sport neoclassic wheels. Now these are plastic wheels, right? They are not real riders, right? And I'm pretty sure I understand where the emotion is coming from, because some of the more recent ones like this Cobra and the Skyline, they have real riders, right? But what I'm trying to emphasize is that real riders have not been a classic signature of these RLC party cars, right? So having said that, this is one of the top favorite models that I collect. So for me, it was like a straight win. So I'm like I said, I'm probably saying it like the third time. Bear with me, guys. I am very, very excited about this specific release of the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser in that Spectraflame pink. Now let's check it out. Okay, I seem to have, kind of like found a reborn fondness kind of a deal for the cards these days. So instead of just ripping it open, I used my box cutter to kind of slice it open. So this makes a great keepsake. So hopefully I don't tire of them and trash them when I have too many. So setting that aside, let's take it out of the blister. Wow. I mean, there's nothing more that I have to say to kind of like glorify this casting. And check out that Spectraflame pink. Wow. I mean, it's definitely gonna put some of the other castings, in green envy, right? So what a beautiful treatment for a, already celebrated car, right? Almost like, reminds me of what Batman tells about Superman, for the guy who has everything, right? So this is like the Superman of Hot Wheels, right? So very celebrated casting, has found a place in pretty much every series that we can think of. And the recent, as a trend that we see in recent RLC party cars, it has the two-tone of, white and pink. All right, so in keeping with that tradition, so it's got a beautiful enamel finish for the roof and the back, while the body is in stunningly beautiful Spectraflame pink. Wow, I got my prints all over it, so I gotta kind of like clean them later, right? But nice details on the engine as well. So check that out. Nice. All right, and for the seats, I don't think anything special with the seats, just good old regular seats, right? And nice. So just look at that stance, right? Beautiful. And this was the Easter egg that they were talking about. So it has a lettering for the Red Line Club and Hot Wheels 55 Gasser. Wow, the fact that they put that 55 into the S and made it like a beautiful, Easter egg that conveys two meanings is really nice. The 55 Gasser, right? Beautiful. All right, so I kind of like simply wanted this to be the only highlight of today's video, because I did not want any other thing taking the spotlight away from this particular casting. I do have some other RLC party cars that I've been able to collect from secondary markets like eBay, but in this video I just wanted it to be all about the Gasser. All right, so what would make a really nice RLC party car? I think, this year I think one of the finale cars was probably the Cool Combi in Batman TV series Batmobile Deco, and I think the Cool Combi would make a really beautiful RLC party car. So that's the only thing that keeps coming up in my mind. Possibly another favorite candidate that would make a great RLC party car, if you ask me, would be the Volkswagen T1 panel bus, right? So that is also one of my most favorite castings, and that has so far been like a premium only casting, right? So it has never been a mainline. So I'm thinking that would also be a very good candidate for the RLC party car treatment, right? So what do you think should be upcoming RLC party cars? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hope you liked today's video. Till I meet you guys next time, this is Suresh signing off. Rock on and stay awesome. Bye everyone.